gender equality. And there's a woman asked that she wants to teach her daughter to learn her that she can read, and her dad can hug and kiss, and she asked for a gender equality for successful for his life and for her daughter. And now the answer was that there is between women and men two things. One of them are cultural, other of is political. And the one who has culture, he is more thinkable, and the one who has political, one who is thinking about others and body. So while that, he gave an example that while that we can see engineers more than men working in engineering more than women, and at the same time, nurse work, women work as nurse more than men.
Well,
yep. Then, yes.
Sorry, if you wanna, I want you to add because it's really wonderful. Yeah, continue.
And at the end of this argument, yep, he said that both of them has only one, whether than culture or political. He can't have both them or both of those.
Actually, did you agree with the speaker here?
So I wrote down my opinion. It was, I think, it was an organized system here in our world for each role, whether for women or men. Each one is no less important than the other. Each has a role and they complement each other. In my opinion, the gender equality is actually a shift. Because there are women whom are leadership and have position as a leadership, and there is also men who are ability to be successful in position or professions such as nursing and teacher, for example.
Very good, very good. Well done, well done. That's really good. What about you, Ms. Salsabil?
I saw the video, I watched it before, and I found what the other guy, Jordan Peterson, said really wrong to me, because he was categorizing, he was saying that women should be lesser than men. That was what I saw. He was saying in a different way. But
he didn't say that.
In a different way, he did.
He didn't. How?
Like when he says that men are good with things, that's a thing. That's a thing. And goes and says that women are good with people. So you can't, as a woman, work as an engineer, as a doctor, as let's say any different job. He says that.
Literally, he said that.
In another way, I watched another video. It was 30 minutes. It was an interview. And what he says, that woman is, she's saying that is it fair for women to have pay gap? And you know, pay gap when men get paid a little bit more than women. And he was saying, yeah, it might be fair. It might be fair. And I was shocked, like, what?
Okay. Well, yeah, it's like totally understandable the way you see the way he actually said that. But for the first video I sent, he didn't say that literally that we find like men are good with things. So he said that that's why we find men are good with things and women are good with people. And by the way, that's not degrading. by the way, and it is not even characterizing. He was not characterizing, he was based on research. So like when you in Scandinavia, for example, I'm not defending, by the way, Jordan Peterson here. I am more of more with the female side rather than the male side. And I find it more appealing to me, the way women can handle multitasking jobs. And yeah, it's kind of a complicated topic to for example, to generalize the issue here. So can I say that were you with or against him, and what was your opinion about that?
Absolutely against him, because he was supporting some other stuff that are completely wrong, especially on these days. And it's partly obvious because most of his viewers are men. So no wonder he's giving these lectures about, like, you know, he said also that women be miserable when they are with a weaker partner. They want a strong and a powerful and competent partner. He says that women likes to be dominating and stuff. Like, he made a lot of stuff to take in. I think it's very wrong and disrespectful for women.
But don't you find that in some societies actually right? Don't we say that in Middle East, actually, we have some examples about dominating? You know, I'm not saying that all women are dominating by per se, but don't you find some examples around you?
This is a very old, like, it's old age, okay? It was in older times, but now I think it's being, being complement to each other. Man does his rule and the woman does her rule. There's no difference. He made that, like, he made it obvious. Women have certain things to do and men have certain things to do. He made that, like, women can do her job and can take care of her children.
And I want to ask you a question. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong? I mean, you know, if women are good with some stuff, what's wrong with that? If, you know, like, for example, I can do some things that women can do. Do you understand? You know, for example, and there's not something degrading, by the way. I can't do the stuff that you do, Miss Cecilia.
You don't get it when you categorize someone, like, you tell him to your face, you're an emotional person. You can't work as an engineer or a doctor. You only work as a nurse or a teacher. This is disrespectful.
Yeah, this is wrong. Yeah, this is wrong. Yeah, I'm with you with that. I am with you with that. You know, like, yeah, we agree with that. That's really good. Well done, well done. That's my point. That's my point of sending this video, not to persuade you or to convince you about something. No, but to lead you to think and to participate. Well done, Ms. Buthaina, very much, and well done, Ms. Setsek. Have you enjoyed this kind of assignments? Like, was it cool to send like these videos, or it's something that no, we don't want that? What do you think?
For me, it's okay. No problem at all for that.
What about you, Ms. Elsevian?
Well, I don't mind.
Oh, very good. So it was like good discussion, but Ms. Jihan, she can't enter the Zoom. What should I do? Okay, wait just a sec. Okay. Okay, now I will actually play an audio for you, okay? And I hope this time works without lagging. It's point 2.23. So here we will listen to two men talking in the park about the book and mark the sentences true or false. So you have like 8 sentences, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and play it again. Well, I don't think it's work. Wait just a sec. It is not working, right? It's not playing or something. Wait a second. Okay, let me test this.
English 5.
Okay. 23, let's go.
2.23. 1.
I really love this photo, even though I look a bit strange in a dress that was obviously too big and a coat that was too small. But it's the way that my grandfather and I are looking at each other that I love about it. We were about to go for a walk and are standing just in front of the door of his house on the steps. It was a really cold day, so he'd lent me his fur hat. I don't know who took the photo, probably my grandmother, but it's a lovely reminder of my grandfather who died a few years ago.
I don't think it is the... do you think it is related to what we are going here through? Okay, I don't think so. So for that, I will skip the audio. I'm so sorry for that, to be able to read the lesson first. And today we are going to have some reading. Okay, so like on page 30. So now I will ask Ms. Buthaina to read this part here, and let's go.
For 6 years, Neil Sinclair served as a commando with the British Army.
Mhm.
He had been in lots of dangerous situations, but nothing prepared him for the day when
Mhm.
he brought his first baby home from hospital.
Mhm.
I bought the car seat containing my 2-day-old son, Samuel.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Okay. Car seat containing my 2-day-old son Samuel down on the floor and said to my wife, what do we do? We do now. What we do?
What do we do now?
What we do?
What do we do?
do we do now? Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Ms. Buthaina. Okay, let's move to Ms. Salsabil, and I want you to read this part, please. Let's hear. Mhm.
When he left the army, Sinclair and his wife agreed that he would stay at home and look after the baby while his wife went back to work. I have done a lot of crazy things, but when I put that baby down, I thought I have a tiny baby and he is crying. What does he want? What does he need? I did not know. It was one of the most difficult days of my life. It was at that moment that Sinclair had an idea. I found myself thinking how much easier life would be if I had a basic training manual for my baby, like the manual you get when you join the army.
Very good.
I realized.
Very good. Thank you very much. Now the final part, I want Ms. Jihan. Are you there? Hello? Ms. Jihan. Walaikum assalam.
Yes.
I want you to continue. I realized here, and take your time. Don't worry.
That somebody
Mhm.
needed to write such a
Mhm.
minimal
Manual.
and who better to write it than me. Had been a commando. But I was now stay at home. Did I was the man for the job. His book, Commando, do
Dad.
Dad was
Basic.
training.
Yes.
Training is a
Set
of the
instructions
that explains what the
military
precision and the
diagrams.
What is it, teacher?
Diagrams. How
new fathers should approach the first 3 years of their child's life to become first art father.
Very good. Very good. Thank you very much, Miss. You're welcome. Okay, now here, let's go to this one. And I want you to have this as speaking. So men and women, stereotypes or true? Ms. Sabil, read the first one and tell me if it's true or not. And try to, speak about it.
Women worry more about their appearance than men. I think it's kind of a little bit true. Some women care more about their appearance.
Very good. But about Ms. Buthaina, number 2, women spend more time than men on social networking sites. What do you think on that?
Yes, I agree with that. Because women stay at home if she didn't have any work more than men, and he maybe have more than work than her, so she spent her time in networking more than men.
Very good. Well, this is related to the video I sent. Ms. Jihan, here. I want you to comment on this. Men talk more about things, women talk more about people. Do you agree or don't agree?
Yes, I agree, because the man, when he spoke in subject, he's still in this subject. Women, she's jumping from a subject to other one.
Very good.
We discuss many things.
Is Mr. Muhammad here? Is Mr. Muhammad here?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Send him my regards. It's good to have him here. Okay, I want to ask the same sentence to Ms. Buthaina. What do you think about the same sentence that men talk more about things, women talk more about people?
Actually, it's depend upon. Sometimes you find women speak about things, and other times you find the same thing. Women speak about people. Especially these days, everything's become different than before.
Very good. Okay. What about Ms. Buthaina? You will hear for the next one. Read it and try to tell me your opinion.
Okay. Men are more interested than women in gadgets like phone and tablets. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, they are interested.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Mr. Sabil, the next one.
Women are better at multitasking than men. I think it depends on the person. It doesn't depend on woman or man.
How?
Like you could be a man, you could be good at multitasking, like doing 2 things at the same time. and you could be a woman and have the same traits.
Well, on that topic, like I work in a school, and I have seen this with my own eyes, Ms. Selbi, and Ms. Buthaina and Ms. Jihan. I'm not saying this, like unbelievable. And there are like 40, believe me, there are 40 colleagues work with me, women, 40, and I know all of them, by the way. And I have been observing them. Like not observing men, the way they actually work, for example. And for example, me and my male colleagues, we concentrate only on one thing. If we are doing the weekly plan, for example, if we are doing the weekly plan, we only do the weekly plan. We focus only the weekly plan. We don't do any other things. But for my women colleagues, oh my God, they talk on the phone, they do the weekly plan, they actually they actually correct the papers. And I have seen this, like, oh, they are really good. Yeah, like I have seen this with my own eyes. I know it may depend on the person here, but in our school, I find women are better than men at multitasking. And that is really wonderful, I think. Well, let's move to here, Miss Jihan. Go ahead.
Yes, many men find it more difficult than women to talk to their friends or family if they have problems.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of them like this, and another one no.
So you think it's dependable?
Yes.
It depends on the person.
The personality of the man.
Very good. Very good.
If he open or if he quiet always.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Jihan. Ms. Buthaina, the next one.
Women are more interested than...
women spend more time.
Yeah, women spend more time than the men talking about celebrities and celebrities and their lifestyles. Yes, I agree with that. Usually, ladies or women interested in fashion and follow the last fashion
trends.
Yes, fashion trends.
Trends and celebrities.
More than more than men. Yeah.
More than men. Okay, Ms. Selbi.
Men are interested than women in power. I don't get it. Like what power?
Power, like controlling. Like for example, like political. Like for example, that's why we find men work as politicians. Like because they are more interested in dominating. Like to be like in a powerful position. Do you understand? Like like power controlling. Do you remember Julius Caesar? Julius Caesar, Julius Caesar. Caesar from Rome. He was a commander. Do you remember? We have also Alexander the Macedonian. We have some names from history. All like for example men. And usually these names from history, their main goal is power. Like they want to like have power, controlling, dominating, like a powerful position in society. Do you get it?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, I agree, I think.
Very good. Well, let's move to Miss Buthaina. I think, no, Miss Jihan. Miss Jihan, here. Let's go.
When the last one?
No, before the last one.
Women are less interested in sport than men. Also, it's depend about the personality. If she wants to play, if she hyperactivity, if she lazy.
Exactly. That's why we have Ms. Buthaina here. Yeah, it's okay. Final. Yeah. Well, she's really interested in sports. Okay, now finally, let's move to Ms. Buthaina here and let's go.
Men worry more about their health than women. Yes, I agree.
Really?
Yes, I agree with that. For my experience, I saw the men are keen on their health, and always they are going to the doctor and doing checkups.
Really?
My opinion.
That's interesting. Very good. What about you, Mr. Sabir?
About the last one?
The last one, yes.
Well, I think it doesn't depend on women or men. I think for both could be.
Do you care about your health?
Alhamdulillah, I'm healthy. I don't
Very good.
get concerned about it.
What about you, Ms. Puthaina? What do you think? Do you care about your health?
Yes, I'm caring about my health, but I'm not have a phobia that I have to go to the doctor and make checkups or do something like that. If I need, it's okay. If don't, I'm not thinking about this at all.
Very good, very good. What about you, Ms. Jihan?
I always take care of myself.
Very good, very good. That's really good. What about your husband? Does he take care of himself?
No, he's negatively from me.
I want him to just.
Yes, it is true. It is very true. I am very careless with my health.
Oh, so you should be careful.
I hope so, but I couldn't.
If you know how many sick he had tachycardia, he had.
Oh my God! Don't repeat.
Hypertension, and he had cholesterol.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I hope all that. Oh, that's yeah. He should take care.
With all these three things, I'm doing no sports.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like it's. I hope all the best in your life and to live a healthy, happy life. Yeah. Well. Well. Okay.
Since it's 20 years, I think, more than 20 years. For example, I never went to a mini market. I go with my car, and if there is no place to park, I get back to my home. Really?
Oh my God! You're super lazy then. I'm so sorry to say that. Well, yeah, maybe I think Ms. Jihan should change this about you.
No, I cannot because I am hyper. He's a lazy.
Oh,
Balance.
There is balance between us. I am the one fighting. He just like it. And quiet.
Oh my God, you are a great couple. I want to reach that like great couple. I hope all the best for both of you, really. Okay, you're welcome. So we will have, I think here the speaking part, we have listening part 2.24, and I hope it is the right one. We will listen to someone talking about men and women, and we need to complete the gaps. So first I need to check if it is the right one. Let's go. Okay, wait just a second.
2.4.
Oh, well, this is not. Okay, we will skip the listening parts here. Okay, we have, as I said, we will go to page 156, the one we discussed about prepositions. Do you still remember prepositions? Do you still remember the lesson? Hello?
No, for me, no. No, because I didn't tell you what happened before yesterday.
What happened to you? Where were you absent?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was having low الضغط نزل عندي وصار عندي تسارع ونسيت نفسي مو ماكله ملح.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry to hear that.
الحمد لله يعني الله عداها على خير.
I hope all the best for you. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ms. Jihan. Well, today we are going, Ms. Jihan, look here. We will open the book on page 156, and we have here a group of prepositions: about, at, for, from, in, of, on, to, and with. So if you remember the last lesson, or maybe here I told you should memorize the verbs. but here you should memorize the adjectives. The adjectives. For example, my brother is afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of bats. So every time you see the adjective afraid, we use the preposition of. Okay, so my brother is afraid of bats. Miss Salsabil, are you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead and try to do number 2.
She's really angry with her boyfriend from last night.
No, the first one is correct, but the next one is not. So yes,
about.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Thank you. So she is angry with about last night. Okay, very good. About. Okay, now let's go to number 3 with Miss Buthaina.
I've never been good at sport.
Very good. Very good. Good. But it's the opposite, actually. It's false about here. Okay. Number 4, Miss Jihan. Go ahead. And don't let Miss Mohammed help you.
No, he got to make tea.
Okay.
Eat your vegetables. They are good. They're good. They're good to you. For you.
Thank you.
For you.
Good for you. Well done. Well done. Miss Salsabil, number 5.
I'm very close to my elder sister.
Very good. Very good. Close to. Miss Buthaina, number 6.
This exercise isn't very different from the last one.
Very good. From is not different from. Miss Jihan, number 7.
Number 7? Or 6? 7. We're really excited going to Brazil, where we were really excited.
Excited about. Excited about. Don't forget. Yes. Going to Brazil. So it would be like, yes. About. Okay, I think Miss Buthaina, right? Or Miss Salsabil, I don't know. Miss Salsabil, I guess. Okay, Miss Salsabil, go ahead, 8.
I'm fed up with listening to you complaining.
Fed up with. Fed up with. Can you use a similar sentence with fed up? What makes you feel fed up? Miss Salsabil. Like fed up with what?
Okay, just a sec. I have to think. Injustice, maybe.
Justice League?
No, in injustice.
Justice. What about justice?
No, I said injustice. It's the opposite.
The opposite. But I told you to give me an example using fed up. I'm fed up with something.
Like I'm fed up with injustice.
Very good. I'm fed up with injustice. Very good. Injustice about what? In the world, in general, in the world. Yeah. We have a lot of injustice. We need the Justice League here. Okay, very good. Now, Miss Buthaina, number 9.
Krakow is famous. Is main square. With its main square, I know that we are
famous. Remember, famous for.
Yes, famous for. Yeah.
Its main square. Remember. Okay, Miss Jihan, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Number 10.
Yes, my sister is very interested. Interested.
Astrology.
In astrology?
Yes, in astrology. Thank you. Well done. In astrology. Miss Salsabil, number 11.
I'm very fond with.
No.
2.
No.
What one?
Try.
Fond on.
No.
About.
No.
I don't know.
Of. Fond of.
I don't know the meaning of fond. That's why.
Like, fond, like you like. Like, for example, fond. I really like. I'm very fond of. Like, really like something. Like, for example, I have a nephew, and I'm really fond, very fond of him. So, or he's adorable, for example. So, fond of. Okay, let's move to Miss Buthaina, I guess. Miss Buthaina, number 12.
12. Okay. She is very keen. Okay.
Keen. Try. I should scroll up to the examples here.
Yes, she is very keen cycling, bicycling.
No. Try. I wanted to try. Keen on. Like interested in. Keen on cycling.
On.
Remember, keen on. Keen means like interested. Like she's very keen on cycling. She does about 50 kilometers every weekend.
Keen on.
Miss Jihan, go ahead, number 13.
I don't like people who aren't kind with animals.
No.
Of animals?
No.
To animals.
Thank you. Very good. To animals. Very good. Can you give me a similar example, Miss Jihan? Similar, like similar. I don't like people who aren't kind to blah, blah, blah. Who aren't kind to, or maybe just tell me who are the people you don't like.
I don't like people, they are put themselves with a problem and other people.
Wait, what? Again.
The people who judge another
people.
They
Very good, very good.
They don't know the exactly what the situation they are.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't like them either. So go ahead, Miss Buthaina. I wanted to tell me the people you don't like. Like you don't like people who?
Don't like people who is liar or lying.
Who lie? Who lie? What about you, Mr. Sabil?
Any people that are racist to any other people.
Very good. Very good. You don't like people who are racist. Very good. And by the way, I was making, like I saw a video, a ranking video of the most racist countries. Turkey took number 4. Turkey was in number 4, and I was shocked. Like, what? How, why? How? Anyway, let's move. I think whose turn for number 14?
I think it's me.
Yes, go ahead, Miss Nasiri.
She used to be married to a pop star.
Very good. She used to be married to. Miss, now I missed Miss Jihan or Miss Buthaina?
Buthaina.
Buthaina, go ahead.
I'm really pleased about my new motorbike.
No.
Okay.
Pleased, like pleased. I know, pleased to meet you, but to with a person. But we use with an object. Like for example, I'm really pleased with my new motorbike. So just be careful about this. Pleased with. Miss Jihan. Okay, I will scroll down. Okay, to number 16, and go ahead. My dad was very proud.
My dad very proud. Don't move. You are moving the page, and then my eyes already coming.
I'm moving to see the here options. Okay, is it good now?
Okay, my dad was very proud.
Learning to ski.
To ski. Proud to learn.
No. Proud.
Of.
Of. Proud of. Yes. Okay. And I think Mr. Sabil 17.
Why are you always rude to waiters and shop assistants?
Very good. Rude too. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Now let's move to the other one, 18, with Miss Buthaina.
Rachel is worried about losing her job.
Very good. What do you actually, I want to ask you, Miss Buthaina, what do you mostly worry about?
The future.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Miss Jihan? What do you mostly worry about?
To lose all my time doesn't learn anything from this life.
Don't worry, I'm here. I'm here, Miss. I'm like, I'm Wikipedia. Ask me anything. I'm here. Don't worry. You're welcome. I don't know that much, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So, what about you, Miss Selsebi? What do you mostly worry about?
Same as Miss Buthaina. Future.
Future. Very good. Well, there's something here I want to tell you about a technique that I used to stop worrying about the future. Like, for example, I'm all like, look here, and I think Ms. Jihan knows. I was here in Turkey for 6 years without anyone. I came here alone. You know, my family is in Syria, and I came here to Turkey all by myself. Imagine this, trying to settle in, trying to find a job, trying to find a secure life. And from the moment I started to be here, I started to worry less about my future and try to focus on my day. Like how? For example, okay, I'm working now, that's good. What's about next? I don't care. Like, do you understand?
Yeah.
You understand? That's it. You know, this is a technique that I used to stop worrying. You know, like, okay, I'm working, that's good. I'm eating, okay. But the good thing about that is like, I'm not responsible about anything. Do you understand? Do you get it? When you are responsible, of something, the more worried you are. And the less responsible you are, the less worried you are. And that's a mistake, because to be honest, you have to be responsible, right? You can't escape this, because in the end, you need to have a family. You need to move on with your life. You know, you are not just a nobody. You are somebody. So that's why I try to care less about the future. Whatever comes, comes. So that's it. Okay. Finally, I need from Miss Jihan to do number 19.
Yes, I am tired from working. Let's stop and have a rest.
I'm tired of. I'm tired of walking. Yes.
Off. What does mean off, teacher? This is first time I know about off.
Of.
I know off on, just off.
تعبت من المشي. تعبت من. I'm tired of.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Not all the time, but you know, it's just to help you. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, let's. Is everything clear here?
Yes.
Okay, let's move back to page to the where we stopped, and I hope everything is good for you here. Let's go. We stopped at commando dad, as you remember, and here, okay. I want you, this is the last task for today. I want you to complete the questions with a preposition. And for example, do it and answer the question. I will begin with Miss Salsabil. Do number 1.
When you're with friends of the same sex, what do you usually talk about? About.
Yes, about. Can you answer this question?
Well, I talk about different stuff, movies, series, games, Different stuff.
So you hang out with friends of your same kind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And usually you speak about video games?
Sometimes, yeah, when I'm with my friends, yeah.
Or for example, like when it comes to conversating with your friends of the same sex, do you argue about something?
Argue about what?
Do you argue about something? Like, what do you argue about? Like, for example, me and my friends, we always argue. I always argue about what is the best game. So that's how I argue with my friend. But do you usually argue with your friends?
Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes just like conversation, normal, nothing happening.
Usually, are you a silent type of a person, or do you like to argue?
For me, when I hear something that is very wrong and not true, I just say what I have to say. And it doesn't matter to me if they believe or get convinced with it.
Very good. So you don't worry about the consequences.
Consequences of what? I just said what it was right.
Exactly.
Not a mistake.
Exactly. So very good, very good. So you just say the truth.
Yes.
Very good. Excellent. Well, we have rare people who say the truth. You know, rarely people avoid the truth, avoid telling the truth. Okay, very good. Now let's move to number 2 with Miss Buthaina. Miss Buthaina, I want you to do it and answer the question. It's a good question for you.
Are there any sports or games that you're good at?
Nice.
Okay.
Can you answer this? Yeah, you are good at basketball.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Have you played any video games in your entire life, Miss Buthaina?
Video games?
Yeah. Have you played any video game?
Nope.
Super Mario, anything when you were young?
Nope.
Okay.
I play Sonic.
Really? Sonic? I love Sonic on Sega. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, now I want from Miss Jihan to do number 3 and answer it.
There anything you are really looking for it?
Forward.
What does it mean, forward?
Forward too. It's like forward in the, you know, like ahead. It's ahead of you. Forward. Like waiting. Looking forward to, that means you are waiting for something that you are waiting for.
Yes, I'm looking for to degree myself.
Very good. Okay. I hope. Inshallah. Number 4, Miss Cecilia.
Who's in your family are you closest with?
No.
2.
Be careful. 2. Excellent. And I think you answered this question, so I know you don't have to answer it. Okay. So what about Miss Jihan? Miss Jihan, go ahead. Sorry. Miss Buthaina, yes, Miss Buthaina.
Okay. What kind of films are you keen about?
No. We did it, if you remember. Keen on. Do you remember?
Keen on, yeah.
So can you answer this question? What kind of films are you keen on?
Actually, I forgot the name right now, but I can say the
science fiction, thriller, West movies, horror movies, historical, realistic movies.
Yeah.
Very good. What about number 6? Okay, now I think who? Number 6, Ms. Jihan.
Are there any animals or insects that you are afraid of?
Very good. Tell me. Tell me.
I told you before, it was lizard, and it still is the lizard.
Yes, lizard. the way your tone, like I hate. Okay, now let's move to here with Miss Salsabil, number 7.
What's your town famous for?
Miss, can you answer this? Like you are, I think, where are you from first?
Libya.
And which town, which city?
Tripoli.
Tripoli. What's Tripoli famous for?
I think the beach.
The beach, yeah, the beach is nice there. Okay, finally, I need Miss Buthaina, but Buthaina, I will explain superstitions for you. Does anyone know here what's the meaning of superstitions?
No, I don't know.
I will explain. Do you know, Miss Salsabil?
No.
You know or you don't know?
No, I said I don't.
Okay, what about you, Miss Buthaina?
Superstition.
Superstitions.
It's something we can say like a tale, not fake tale or something like this.
Yeah, you are so close. It's like tradition that is like, it's not a fact, but people believe in it. For example, people are afraid of number 13. Well, why? Why people are scared of number 13? Yeah. And for example, some people say the ladder is a bad luck, or seeing, for example, a black cat is a bad luck, or an owl is a bad luck. I think this is the meaning of superstition. Superstition is a common belief that people believe in it, but it doesn't have any factual or scientific evidence. Do you understand? So now this question is for you, Ms. Buthaina. Are there any superstitions that you believe in? Be careful.
Okay, believe in. No, I don't believe about.
So you are not superstitious. You are not superstitious
at all.
At all. What about you, Ms. Salsabil? Are you superstitious?
No.
No. Very good. What about you, Ms. Jihan? Are you superstitious?
Sometimes.
About what?
Because I have big imagination.
Oh my God! Your answers there. It's, by the way, it's related to imagination. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Well, that's it for today. I really enjoyed the class. If you have any questions, I'm here, and we will meet again on Monday, inshallah. So, any questions?
Yeah. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. I'm really happy when when you are here in the class, Ms. Jihan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, Ms. Buthaina, and thank you, Mr. Sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. See you.